What's up, everybody? It's CJ Plays here, and I'm back with another Sims 3 world overview, and today we're going to be looking at West Arbor. This is a brand new world that just came out. Literally, if you're watching this video when it comes out, it just came out a couple days ago. Like, literally a couple days ago. So, this is a brand new world, and this world is by Alligator Cowboy Boots over on Tumblr. So, Alligator is one of my viewers on Twitch, and she has been working on this world, y'all, for a long time. I've known about it for a while, but I haven't really seen much of it aside from a couple of screenshots posted in my Discord server, which if you want to join my Discord, I'll leave a link down below. But yeah, I seen a couple pictures, but I wasn't like looking at it too closely because I wanted to kind of wait it for the world overview, which is today, obviously. So we're going to be looking at this brand new world. As y'all can see, y'all, there is a lot to do, okay? It is like a coastal city world, but there's also a rural area. There's a whole lot of things to do here. Now, I'm just gonna say right off the bat, you know what your computer or laptop can handle. If you know that it cannot handle the bigger Sims 3 worlds like this one, then maybe, you know, don't download it, or maybe just test it out to see. There are two versions of this world, so you have one that's populated and one that's unpopulated. So I am going to be looking at the populated version today, and this one just has Sims that live here. But if you want one that just, you know, has the buildings and houses without Sims, there is a version for that as well. You're also going to need every single expansion pack except for Into the Future. And then when it comes to stuff packs, these aren't like required, but they're more like recommended. Those stuff packs are town life stuff and high-end loft stuff. So if you don't have those stuff packs, it's really no worry because that stuff is just used for decor. So I'm pretty sure whatever you don't have will be replaced with something from the base game, or it probably just won't show up. So it's really like just recommended. You don't have to have it if you don't have it already. And then you're only going to need one piece of stored content, and that is the rim rocking basketball hoop, which is like, you know, the basketball hoop object from the Sims 3 store. That's basically all you need. The world is CC free, and that's pretty much it. You just need packs and one piece of store content, and that's it. All right, so there are 145 total lots. 52 are residential, 66 are community, and there's 27 empty. So y'all know me, I'm gonna put a lot of emphasis on looking at the community lots first because I really want to see what there is to do, where's there to go, you know. We are gonna check out some houses as well, but y'all know I try to like look at all of the community lots because like I want to see what's here, you know. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it, y'all, because I'm so excited to check this out. So I think it'll probably be better if we start over here in this section of the world and then we kind of just work our way around over here. So I think I'm going to start over here at the Centennial Park, which I love that name. Yo, this is cute though. I like this. If you didn't know, Alligator is an amazing builder. So like, I already knew that this world was going to be amazing anyway. But like, yo, look at this. This is so cute. It's like a little cute family park, you know? So let's see. We have a couple of picnic tables. Of course, we do have a pond. It's a pretty nice sized pond too. So you can definitely have enough space for your Sims to fish. If we go over this way, we have a little playground section. There's hopscotch out here. I believe this is where the bathrooms are. So let's just open this up for a second. Yeah, as you can see, we just have our little bathrooms in here. I like how one of the toilet paper rolls is like sitting on top of it, and the other one is like on the actual hook. That's kind of funny. And then if we go over this way, there's a chess table. We have a couple of soccer goals over here as well. There's a place to sit so you can like watch Sims play. And then if we go over this way, we have a little like eating area, patio kind of area, I guess. We have 3 grills and 3 picnic tables. And then there's another chess table over this way. Over here in the middle, we just have a little space for a fountain, and I don't really see anything here. Now, this lot kind of reminds me of Central Park from Sunset Valley in a way. It's kind of like giving Central Park energy, but not quite the same, you know? I want to go up this way for a second. I want to check out these lots, and then we'll probably come back down this way. I just want to make sure there's nothing above here. Okay, so why don't we go over this way for a second? This is the rec field, so I'm assuming maybe this is like a soccer field or something like that for the school, because there is a school that's right here, and like the city hall is right here, so what is down here? Oh, okay, we have a couple of soccer goals. We have bleachers, which these are like custom built bleachers. That's kind of cool. Over here, we have a couple of picnic tables. We have a little playground section, and I believe that's it. I'm assuming this is supposed to be like, you know, the school's rec center or like the school's like recreational ground or whatever, because, you know, school's right here. We got the city hall over here as well, and then we literally have like there's like a subway and an apartment over here. So I'm assuming like this is supposed to be like right here to the school. So why don't we go over this way? So we have a graveyard. This is the Midtown Cemetery. Ooh, this is cute. You know what's interesting? I never really use, I think these are like plum trees. I never really use them, but they make a lot of sense on a graveyard lot because they kind of look like they're dead in a way. Oh, or like they're like dying, the leaves falling off in a way. Well, we're down here at the graveyard. I don't know if any of these graves are going to be pre-populated or not. Like I said earlier, I am using the populated version of this world, but I don't know if this one has like any Sims that are already dead here. I don't know. Probably not. I don't really know. I guess if Alligator, if you're watching this video, you can let me know down below. Or if one of you all have been playing in this world already, let me know. All the ones I'm looking at so far, I don't think so. I think these are just all decorative graves. But as you can see, there is a lot of space out here. So if you need to, you can always like move these or delete these and like make room for your own Sims. But as you can see, there's like a lot of space. We even have a couple of fountains out here, and I'm pretty sure at night, I think that's like a death fish right there. So at nighttime, you should be able to get a death fish. I'm not sure if this lot has a death flower. Yeah, it does. We have a death flower here. What about a life plant though? Like, is there a life plant over here? Maybe? I don't see any. Hold on, is that it over there? No, that's another death flower. I don't know. If there is one, it may be somewhere else. Oh, it's back here. See, I know it was somewhere around here, y'all. I had a feeling. We have 2 life plants, or we might have more, but I know there's like at least 2 back here. So it's pretty useful, especially if you want to make ambrosia, you know? And then I'm also noticing too that we have a couple of little puddles out here. I guess technically you can fish in these. I don't know if you'll catch anything, but there's a couple puddles around here as well. And then like over here in this little section, we have a little place where your Sims can sit down. And I believe that's like everything for this lot, y'all. All right, so let's go ahead and go right back down. So why don't we go over here next? So we have a couple lounges. So this is the Woohooers Cavern. That's a crazy name. And then over here we have the Desert Rose. So we'll check out the Woohooers Cavern. I'm honestly scared to see what this is, y'all. Like, what's gonna be in here? Like, is there gonna be like a woohoo bed or something? All right, y'all. So we're down here at the Woohooers Cavern. So let's scroll down to see what it is. So it looks like, I think it's gonna be like underneath the ground. So let's scroll down again. Ooh, I was right, y'all. I said a woohoo bed earlier, but I meant to say a heart-shaped bed. There's 3 of them, actually. Oh, Lord. They're getting freaky in here, y'all. Okay, well, we have 3 heart-shaped beds, you know? There's also a couple of bathrooms back here in the back. I love the vibe. It's kind of giving, like, Y2K energy, especially with all the zebra print everywhere. We have some dance cages. Hey, yo! Wait a minute. Why is Bigfoot? You know what? Whatever. Why is Bigfoot They really is getting freaky in here, y'all. Over here, though, we have a couple of sectionals, so you can come and sit down if you would like to. There's a bubble blowing machine in here. Going over this way, we have a bar with a lot of places to sit. There's TVs in here. We have, ooh, it's like a little strip. You know what? I think there's a mod so Sims can pole dance, by the way. But yeah, we have a little area for dancing, you know, on the pole. If you know, you know. And if we go back over this way, we have a hot tub, which honestly, I gotta have my Sim come here, y'all. I was saying on stream the other day that I want to play here from the next generation of my Jam Legacy, and I definitely am gonna use this world because, like, I can see my Sim Barry coming here. Okay, well, that appears to be everything for here. I'm just gonna scroll down again. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything. I love this lot. It is freaky, but in a good way. Okay. Why don't we go over here now? This, again, is the Desert Rose. We can check out the Evermore Blues Club and Venue. I don't know if this is going to be like a pre-made one or if Alligator actually went back and edited it. We'll see in a little bit, but let's just check out the Desert Rose real quick. All right, y'all, so we're over here at the Desert Rose. I'm going to see if I can scroll down. Okay, so it looks like it's at the top. Okay, I'm going to have to probably look at the lot like this just because of the way the camera is, but let's see. Actually, can I scroll down all the way? So, okay, we'll go all the way down. Here we go. Okay, so we're down here in the lobby section. So we have like a couple chairs in here, a little coffee table, a couple plants in the corner, you know. But if we go upstairs or up the elevator, we have like the second story, I guess. But when you come off the elevator, we have a couple bathrooms, very fancy. We have a little place to sit over here in the lobby. And then if we go over this way, we have a bar. We have some, like, tables over here. There's a jukebox, a little sitting area in the corner. And then if we go over this way, we have a big stage with instruments on it. So you can see some live band performances out here, or your Sims can also perform if you want them to. And then outside on the rooftop, we have like a couple of umbrella tables out here. So we have some lounge chairs as well. I don't see anything on this side, so most of it is just over here. And then if we go upstairs yet again, we have like, I guess the top of the lot, I'm assuming. So we have a bar, we have this nice little like water display. If I press play for a second, you can see that the water actually runs down. It's kind of cool. We have a dance floor, there's a couple tables, and then if we go over here, we have like a private sitting room, I'm assuming, you know? And then over here, of course, we have a hot tub with a fireplace. And I don't know if there's anything above this or not. Let's just scroll up to see. That's pretty much it for the building. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. All right, well, now let's go across the street. Again, this is the Evermore Blues Club and Venue. So again, I don't know if this is going to be like a pre-made one from Showtime or if this was edited in some way. I'm not sure. I'm going to just try to open it up just to see. Oh, I think it was edited, y'all. Ooh, hold on. Let's see. So when you first come in, you kind of have like your front desk area, you know, there's a little lobby section in here with some chairs and stuff. I guess we'll go over this way for a second. So over here we have some bathrooms and it kind of circles around to this room. So right here we have a couple of tables. We have our Showtime stage. We have a piano and a bass. And then if we scroll around, we have a buffet table, a jukebox. We have a couple places to sit, and we even have a dance floor in here too. And then over here, of course, we have our bar. And if we go over this way, oh, this is like a wedding venue. Ooh, you can get your Sims married here. Ooh, that's nice, actually. There's a piano, we have chairs, we have the wedding arches. This is cool. We even have a table so you can put your cake on. That's nice. I like that. I would have never thought to get my Sims married here. That's kind of cool. I like that. All right, so now let's go across the street. So over here we have the Palisade Lawns, and then right beside it we have the Java Joe's. So this looks like a park. I don't know what it actually is, but it appears to be a park. So we'll check the park out and then we'll check out the coffee shop. Ooh, this is cute, dude. It's like a little park. Let's see. I guess we'll start over here on the left. So over here we have a couple of chess tables. We have a slide out here. We have a little place to sit. And then over here we have some swings. Ooh, hold on. I don't know if I'm missing something, y'all. Maybe this is where the basketball hoop is supposed to go. Now, I actually own it. I don't know why it's not showing up for me, but I'm assuming this is where the basketball hoop is supposed to go. Let me know if I'm wrong, Alligator, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to go here. Maybe I could just replace it when I move here, you know? And then, like, over here, we have, like, this area. I think this is, like, where the bathrooms are, so let's just open it up. Yeah, we have the bathrooms out here. So we have our stalls, we have our sinks, and that's pretty much it. We also have a couple of vending machines out here. And then if we go over here on this side, we have oh, it's like a little space for the soccer goal. Okay. We have the soccer goal, we have a soccer ball, we have a little place to sit. And then if we go over here, we have like a life-size chess piece. You can't actually move these. These are just going to be decoration in the game. But if this was real life, you could do like life-size chess, you know? We also have a grill and a couple of picnic tables out here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's like a little playground, you know? We have hopscotch, swings. It's like a nice little park, you know? All right, so let's go ahead and go over to Java Joe's, and then we'll check out the resorts down here. But let's check out Java Joe's real quick, because I want to see what this is. Yo, this is so cool. Like, I like this. It looks so realistic, too. Ugh, I love this world, y'all. I can already tell them I have a lot of fun playing here. Okay, well, let's see. Well, of course, we have the Java Joe's as a coffee shop. But let's look outside before we look inside. So over here, we have a couple of umbrella tables outside, and then I'm noticing there's a Bigfoot. Yo, this is like the second Bigfoot that I have noticed. I wonder if there's any more in this world or not. I don't know. Maybe it's like a little hidden reference or something. I don't know, but like there's a big in that lounge that we were just at, and now there's a Bigfoot outside. Like, what is the lore? I need to know. But yeah, we have this Bigfoot standee, and there's also like a sign out here. But let's open up the lot to see. Ooh, let's see. We'll start over here. So we have our coffee bar, you know, or sometimes I call it the sweet treat register. But we have a little coffee bar. We have a couple of tables over here. We have Whack-A-Gnome, so there's like a little game that you can play when you come. If we go over this way, we have a photo booth. There is a jukebox, you know. We have more tables over here. Back this way, we have like a little stage, so we have a keyboard and we also have a guitar, so, you know, some live music. There's also a place to sit. If we go over here, we have like a karaoke room, so I'm just going to bring the walls up for a second so you can see a little bit more. But as you can see, we have a karaoke room right here. So if I bring the walls down for a second, as you can see, we have a big TV, we have the karaoke machine, and then we have like a little place to sit. I'll bring the walls up so we can see the inside of it, you know. There's even like a poster on the wall. And then if we go over this way, oh, there's two karaoke rooms. Oh, I didn't even notice that, y'all. Well, we have a second one. So this one has a similar layout kind of to this one. So we have the TV, the karaoke machine, the little china cabinet. We have some places to sit over here as well. And we have a couple of plants in the corner, you know. And then back this way, we have, of course, our bathrooms. And I don't know if there's like anything below. Yeah, there's nothing below and there's really nothing above it. So that's pretty much everything for the coffee shop. This one is really cute. There's even like a couple of dumpsters out here too. Your Sims can dumpster dive. Like, that's kind of cool. I don't know, y'all. I'm really liking this world so far. All right, y'all. So now let's go down here. So we have a couple of resorts. Well, actually, this one is the yacht club. This is the Puerto Ontiso Yacht Club. I feel like I pronounced that so wrong. I'm so sorry, y'all. We'll just call it the Yacht Club. But we have a yacht club, and then we also have the White Sands Resort. You know what? Let's check out the Yacht Club first, because I really want to see what this is. I think it uses like the same like rabbit hole shell as the lot from Showtime, but I'm pretty sure it was changed on the inside. So let's just open it up real quick. I'm gonna just use Inros to open it so we can see. So like, let me just scroll down. Ooh, wait, I don't even know where to start. Okay, I guess we'll start by the door. That makes more sense, CJ. Let me bring the walls up so I can make sure. Yeah, so the door is this way. Okay, so when you first come in, we have like I guess like the check-in desk. We have the aquatic displays, and y'all know I love these. These come from Late Night. I love them. But we have like a little like lobby area, you know, and then if we go over this way, we have a little place to sit. So maybe it's like another little lobby space. If we go back this way, there's a bar. Oh, I love the tropical columns. I never really used these for anything, but these are cool. I like those. But we have like a bar, we have tables in here and places to sit at the bar. We also have 2 TVs in here too. And then if we go over this way, we just have a room with some tables so your Sims can sit down. I should probably make the intensity kind of bright so we can see a little bit more. But we have a, you know, little room over here where you can sit down. If we go over this way, we have our bathrooms. We have, I guess, like another sitting area over here. There's a big dance floor. There's a DJ booth. There's the bubble blowing machine over here in the corner. We also have some places to sit. And then if we go this way, we have more tables and we have our like live Showtime stage. So, you know, SimFest will appear out here. And then if we go over this way, we have our bathroom in the back. And then outside, we have a pool section. So we have a nice, cool, wavy, well, not really wavy, but curvy pool, I guess. We have like a little place. I like how it's like a little island where you can come and lounge. That is so cool. There's a waterfall. We have diving boards. We have our poolside bar this way. There's a hot tub out here too. We also have lounge chairs and tables. Like, this is just so good, y'all. Like, I love this so much. Like, this is just so nice. And then I didn't even see this. So over here, I don't know what this, maybe this is where the bathrooms are. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, we have all-in-one bathrooms. Oh, okay. You kind of like go down and then you go up over here. So we have like a pier. So you have like places to sit. And then it's a wedding arch. Oh, you can get your Sims married out here. Oh, okay. Well, there's a wedding arch. There is a snow cone machine. And then we also have a telescope and we have a place to sit. This is cool. Yo, I'm telling you, this world is good. So we'll go right next door to it. So this is the White Sands Resort. I want to see what this is. All right, y'all. So this is the White Sand Resort. It uses this really tall rabbit hole tower. You know, your Sims can kind of go in here and go to sleep and stuff. But we're just going to like circle around it because your Sims can walk underneath it. But I kind of want to just go this way. So let's see. Where do we start? Let's see. So I guess like right here, I guess we could start here. Right here is like the check-in desk. So, you know, when you want to like, you know, check in or check out, this is like the desk that you would use. Going over this way, though, we have some vending machines out here. We also have like a big dance floor with a DJ booth. If we go over this way, these, I don't know what these are. Let's check these out real quick. Oh, these are where like the all-in-one bathrooms are. Okay, so we have our bathrooms here. Okay, and then we have like these rooms. Ooh, I guess these are where your Sims can sleep and stuff. Hold on, let me open these up. Okay, so when you come in, we have a kitchen area, we have our table, we also have a little bathroom over here in the back, we have our bedroom, and then we even have like a little desk section, and there's even a sliding door for the outside, so you can technically, I guess, stand out here if you want to. This is cool. It's like a little like getaway. And it's like right over the water too. And then this one is very similar to the one that we just saw. It's a little bit of a different layout, but it's pretty similar in a way. So we have like our kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, table, and desk, you know? And then it also has like a sliding door so you can stand on the outside if you want to. Yeah, I think there's only like 2 of these. And then if we go back over here, we have like a little pool section. So there's a pool, we have a diving board, hot tub, little table, there's a poolside bar. And then there's some lounge chairs too. And then over here, oh, we have a buffet section. Oh, yeah. So you have like your buffet tables, you have places to sit and eat. This is cool. I like this. I want to build a resort now, y'all. I haven't built a resort in like a really long time, and I want to build one. Oh, I didn't even notice this, y'all. This is a wedding arch. Your Sims can get married out here. Okay. Yeah, so I guess they like staying right here. Oh, I didn't even see that. This resort has just about everything you could ever need. I love this resort so much. Like, oh, this is so good, y'all. So good, so good, so good. All right, y'all. So that's pretty much like everything for this part of the world. So now we're gonna go ahead and move over here to like, I guess, this part. So I kind of want to start down here for a second. So we have a junkyard. This is Bart's scrapyard. And then over here, we have the factory, which is like a dance club. So we'll check out the junkyard next. All right, y'all, so we're down here at the scrapyard. It's kind of foggy out here. I'm gonna try my best to like make out everything. So as you can see, we have a lot of scrap heap over here by the entryway. There's a couple pieces back this way too. We have a little pond out here. There's an arcade cabinet. If we go over this way, we have a time machine. We also have like some more scrap out here too. And then we have like a really big pile over here in the back. But I really want to open up the lot to see the inside of it. Ooh, let's see. So when you first come in, we have like a little office space. I guess this is like the person who owns it or whatever. So there's like an office. There's a big bookshelf in here. If we go over this way, we have a kitchen area with a mini fridge. And then if we go over here, we just have a little bathroom with a little potty. Ew, it's nasty. You know what? I'm leaving. It's nasty. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's like a little office space in here, but that's pretty much it for the scrapyard. As you can see, there's a lot of scrap, so if you need to dig for some, you definitely have a lot to dig through. But okay, now let's go ahead and go way over here. So this again is the factory. So this is like a dance club. So let's check this out. All right, y'all. So we're down here at the factory. Let's just go ahead and open it up real quick. All right, I guess we can start maybe like over this way. So over here, when you first come in, we have a couple of tables. We have a bar section. If we go back over here, we have a bubble blowing machine. I think it's kind of like foggy. There must be like a, yeah, there's like some fog over here. But we have a bubble blowing machine. We have a couple bathrooms. If we go over this way, we have two big dance floors. There's a DJ booth. We also have a couple of tables. There's an arcade cabinet over here. And then if we keep moving on, we have, oh, we have a mechanical bull object. Okay. And then we also have the little spinny object. I really don't know the name of this. I keep forgetting it, but we have like a little spinny object from Showtime. And I believe that's like everything for down here. So if we go upstairs real quick, oh, there's nothing upstairs. Okay, so it's just like a one-story building. Okay. Well, there's a lot to do here, actually. I could definitely see Barry coming here to perform too. Okay, well, that's pretty much everything for down here, so let's keep moving up. So I guess we'll go over this way next. This is the Twin Island Lake. All right, y'all, so this is the Twin Island Lake. So it's like a fishing spot. So as you can see, there's a lot of water out here, so your Sims can definitely fish. There's also a bonfire object. There's an apple tree, a lime tree. We have tomatoes and lettuce and grapes out here, so there's a lot of harvestables. And then we also have like this little sheltered object. So let's just open this up real quick. So underneath it, we have a grill, we have a couple of picnic tables, we have a art easel, and then there's even like a little coffee table here. And then out here we have like some chairs, so I guess you could like sit down and just kind of vibe out, you know. I wish that Sims could sit down and fish. That'd be kind of cool too, you know. But yeah, we have like a little like chill spot, little sitting area. I believe that's basically everything for the lot. As you can see, it's not really that big, but there are like little pathways, you know, that lead back to the road, and this one leads over here to this road. So that's pretty much everything for this lot. So I guess now we'll go over here and check out this little section. So we have a dog park. This is the West Town Puppy Park. Oh, I like that name. I guess we'll start by going this way. I think your Sims enter in this way. So let's see. There's a couple of chess tables out here. We have 3 of them. If we go over here, we have a pet house. We also have like a couple of pet beds. These are kind of cool. There's a little food bowl. There's a little biscuit ball. We have a little chew toy down here as well. And then if we go over this way, we have a toy box. And then I believe right here we have our bathrooms. So I'm just going to open them up. Yeah, so we have our bathrooms. You have your stalls. There are no lights in here, as far as I know, so you might want to put some lights in the bathroom. But you have a couple of sinks in here, a trash can, bathroom stalls, you know. It is just the bathroom. And yeah, I believe that's like everything for the dog park. It's not super gigantic, but there's enough space out here for your dogs, you know. All right, so now we're going to go across the street. We have a couple of lots over here. So we have the SimStop Arcade. We have the Frothy Bites Coffee House. And then we also have Geeks and Gamers. So we'll check out the SimStop Arcade first, since it's right here to it. Okay, so we have the SimStop Arcade over here on this side. So we're just gonna go ahead and open it up real quick just to see. So when you first come in, we have a couple of booths over here by the front door. We have a couple tables. There's a couple of bowling lanes as well. There's a lot of them actually. And then over here we have more tables. We have a little photo booth in the corner. And then over here on this side, we have a little coffee bar. We have more tables. We have a couple of vending machines. And then right here we have a roller rink. There's also one arcade cabinet down here too. And I don't know if there's anything above it. We have a couple of dumpsters back here, but I don't know if there's anything above this or not. Oh, there is. Okay, hold on. Let's see. So over here we have like an arcade section. So we have a couple of arcade games over here in the corner. We have a foosball table, a mechanical bull. We have a photo booth. We have an arcade cabinet over here. Back this way we have 2 bathrooms. And then over here we have like a little sitting area. There's a claw machine. And then like over here we have a couple of skee ball objects. We have another arcade cabinet, and then we also have a love inspector object. Now there are some more stairs, so let's go upstairs yet again. Ooh, there's even more, y'all. This is a big arcade. So we have 2 more arcade games. We have a couple of arcade cabinets back this way. There's a foosball table. We have a dance floor, a stereo. We have a little place to sit. So right here we have a couple of tables on a platform. So they're kind of like up here. And then over here on this side, we have another arcade cabinet, 2 whack-a-gnome objects, and then we also have another claw machine. I'm telling you, this is like a 3-story arcade. There are like so many things to do here. Like, oh, wait, there's even something down below. Yo, I didn't even see this. So down here, there's a haunted house object. Yo, I didn't even see this. I literally clicked by accident. I would have literally missed this, y'all. There's even some scrap down here too. But yeah, I literally would have missed this. I didn't even know that was down there, y'all. I'm glad I misclicked. Okay, well, that's pretty much everything for the arcade, so we'll go right behind it. So again, this is the Frothy Bites Coffee House. Okay, so we'll check this out next. So let's see. I guess we'll like maybe just start over here on this side. So there's like 3 entrances, so I guess we'll start right here. So let's go ahead and open it up. So when you first come in, we have a couple of tables. We have a couple of booths over here. We have our coffee bar right here in the middle. We have 2 tables right there. Behind it, we have a kitchen area. So we have a fridge and a couple of sinks. So if you wanted to, you could have your Sims come here to get to get food and stuff like that. But you can also order food here. And then if we go back here, we just have a couple of bathrooms. There's a couple of bookshelves. So if we go upstairs, we have a pool table, but we also have like a lot of places to sit. So we have like a little chill spot here. There's a place to sit here, another chill spot over this way. So it's just like a nice little chill area, you know? And then if you come outside on the balcony, you have some umbrella tables out here. That's nice. I like that. I love how this world has so many different like coffee shops and stuff. Now there is something else. So if we go upstairs yet again, we just have a couple of chairs up here. Okay. All right. So now we'll go right here beside it. So again, this is the Geeks and Gamers. So this is a comic book shop. So let's open up this lot for a second. All right, so when you first come in, we have our register right here. And then I guess we'll look on this side first. So it looks like we have some electronics on sale. So we have a TV, looks like we have Whack-A-Gnome, we have a VR headset. There's another TV over here, an arcade cabinet. We have a couple of bookshelves. We have a couple of arcade games in here too. There's a little area in the corner. I guess you can watch TV and play video games if you want to. And then if we go over this way, we have our bathroom over here. And then over here on this side, we have some more like TVs and game consoles. So I guess you can like, play games, watch TV in here if you want to. We have more bookshelves. We have, ooh, like a PC on sale. Okay, y'all, they got a PC you can buy. There's also like a TV. And then over here, we have like a couple of computer desks in here. So, I guess they can do like LAN parties or whatever, But I believe that is everything for the inside. We have a couple of vending machines outside of it. And we also have a couple of dumpsters. But I believe that is everything for this slide. Let's go ahead, y'all, and keep it moving. So we'll go over here next. So right here, we have the karaoke barn. And then we have the Jubilee. I guess we'll check out the karaoke bar first. Then we'll check out the lounge. So we're down here at the karaoke bar. This kind of looks like a motel in a way. I don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of giving like a motel vibe in a way. But let's just open it up to see. Let's see. So when you first come in, ooh, I like the vibe. So we have a big Showtime stage over here. We have a couple of tables. We have a karaoke machine. We have the mechanical bull object. I love the doors. These are like those barn doors. These are kind of cool. I like it. And then, of course, over here, we have a bar, we have a stereo, we have plenty of places to sit, and then we also have a couple of bathrooms back this way. And then if we go upstairs, let's see, we have a pool table, we have oh, I like the color of the sectionals. It's like the cow print. That's kind of cool. I gotta do that. But we have like cow print sectionals. We have like some other ones over here too. There's a little mini bar. We have a dartboard object. And then if we go over this way, there's another place to sit. There's a photo booth. And then outside, we kind of have like a balcony section. So we have a couple of picnic tables. There's a juice keg. And I believe that's like everything for this lot. Like I said, it's kind of just giving like a motel vibe. I think it's like this little area right here. But that's pretty much everything for this lot. So we'll go across the street and we'll check out the Jubilee. So this is listed as a lounge. All right, y'all. So this is the Jubilee. Let's go ahead and open it up to see. Let's see. So when you first come in, we have like a little lounge section over here. We have a bathroom over here in the back. And then if we go back over here this way, we have our bar, we have a little aquarium display back here. If we keep moving on, we have a couple of tables, there's a little sectional here, and then we have like an area for a live band performance, which is kind of cool. And then if we go ahead and go upstairs, let's see, we have another sectional over here, we have a Showtime stage, we have a jukebox, we have some tables, and then we have like a little dressing room back this way. That's kind of cool. We have a dressing room, and then we also have our bathroom right here. And then over here on this side, we have a balcony. So we have some umbrella tables over here, and then down below we have some regular tables, and then we even have a little dumpster over here in the back. But I think that's like everything for this lot. So I guess we'll go across the street. Right here we have the sport zone, and then we have this lot across the street called the undeveloped land. So I guess we'll check out the sport zone, and then we'll check out the fishing spot. All right, y'all, so this is the sport zone. I guess we'll just zoom down just to see. So oh, there's like a parking garage just right here too. Oh, I didn't even see this. So there's really not much here, honestly. But I think it's supposed to be like an abandoned parking garage, I'm assuming. But there's really nothing there, you know. But this is what the sport zone is. So we're going to just go ahead and zoom all the way down. So when you first come in, we have like a little lobby section, and then there's an elevator. So I'm assuming everything is down below. Yeah, everything is down below. That makes sense. So over here on the right, we have a little live band stage with a drum and keyboard. If we go over this way, we have our bathrooms. We have a pretty big dance floor. We have some booths over here. There's a karaoke machine and some tables. There's a TV. We have a shuffleboard object. And then we also have a couple of bars. So we have two of them. Then we have bar stools. There's another TV over here. And then if we go over this way, this looks like a little mini arcade room. We have a pool table, we have a vending machine, and then we also have a couple places to sit down. There's also a dartboard, and I believe that might just be everything for this lot. I'll bring up the walls, but I think that might just be everything for here. All right, so now we'll go ahead and check out this lot across the street. Again, this is called the undeveloped land, but it's listed as a fishing spot. Oh, wait, I see. If you look close at this billboard, y'all, you'll see that there's like a building right here. Maybe that's what this is supposed to be in the future, because it's like undeveloped land, you know? So as of now, it's a fishing spot, but maybe in the future it can be this lot, you know, or something that looks like it. But we have a pretty big fishing spot. There's a couple of dumpsters over here, and there's not really much else out here, you know? It's just a fishing spot or undeveloped land, you know? Okay. So now we will go ahead and go right over here. So we have the Purple Plasma. This is a dance club. So let's check this out. All right, y'all. So this is the Purple Plasma. I can already see some stuff right here, but I'm just going to try to scroll all the way down so I don't miss anything. So all the way down here, this is where the lobby is. So as you can see, we have a couple of zebra print chairs in here. All right, so I'm going to just go ahead and scroll upstairs so we can see. Ooh, I love the color scheme, y'all. It's kind of like a nice neon, you know? So let's see, I guess we'll check out this section first. So we have a couple of dance floors, we have a DJ booth, we have a little sitting area, there's a jukebox. If we go over this way, we have, ooh, like a little private bubble blowing area. That's kind of cool. Going over this way, we have more tables, another place to sit, and then we have a karaoke room. Ooh, I like this. There's a little sitting area in here. This is cute. And then if we go over here on this side, we have a bar. We have, of course, our bathrooms over here in the corner. There's a little sitting area this way. And I believe there's something above this. So let's just scroll up again. Oh, no, that's actually it. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought there was like something else, but I think that's pretty much everything for the lot. Okay, so let's go ahead and go across the street because there's another lot that we didn't see. This is Dante's Inferno. So we'll check this out next. All right, so this is Dante's Inferno. I'm just going to go ahead and scroll down. It looks like down here, though, we just have a couple of sitting areas. We also have like an end table and a mirror, but that's pretty much it for down here. So if we scroll down below, whoa, okay, hold on, chat. Whoa, wait, let's see. Okay, there's a couple of sitting areas over here. We have our bathrooms back this way. But y'all, what's going on in here? Whoa, it's getting kind of fancy. Whoa, there's like a lot of water. Ooh, I like that. Let's see. So there's little sections. So I guess we'll start over here. So this one, we have a karaoke section. So we have the karaoke machine and we have like a little place to sit. And then over here, we have the hot coals your Sims can walk on. We also have a bubble blowing machine. And then over here, we have a little bar. Okay, so we have a bar, places to sit. There's some tables over here too. We have the little spinning object. Yo, what the heck is going on here? Do we have another freak club? And then over this way, we have a piano, a dance floor. We have more places to sit. Yo, what is going on here? It's getting kind of spooky. What's going on? Well, I think that's everything for this lot. Okay, so we'll keep moving on, y'all. We've seen everything over here already, so we'll go back this way. So over here, we have the Heed Park parking lot, and then we have a lot. So this is, it doesn't have a name, but it's at 37 Heed Park. So it looks like the summer festival is going on right now. So let's check out the Heed Park first, and then we'll check out the other lot. So right beside it, this looks like a motel. So maybe this is like the motel's parking lot. Now this is listed as a house. We could check this out really quick, but this over here looks like the parking lot for the motel, if that makes sense. So out here though, we just have, you know, that's a parking lot. So we have cars, there's a dumpster, there's, I'm assuming this is where the basketball hoop is supposed to go. There's a juice keg, a table, and then we also have a water slide and hopscotch. All right, so this is listed as a house, but it looks like a motel. So let's see. Over here though, we have a laundry room. So we have our washers, dryers, a couple of sinks in here, a place to sit down. We have a little office area back here. Oh, and you can probably like buy stuff here too, or ask questions. That's kind of cool. But if we scroll upstairs, there's only like one unit your Sims can stay in. So if we go upstairs, we have our unit. This is so cute. I like this. So we have like a little apartment. So we have a living room area, a table, a kitchen. We have a little balcony with an art easel and a little table out here. And then, oh, there's even like a little turtle terrarium. That's kind of cute. And then if we go back this way, we have a bedroom. We also have a bathroom back here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I honestly love how realistic this looks. Like, this is so cool. But that's pretty much everything for this lot. If you look closely, you'll see there's some little details like a clothesline. There's a baby stroller. There's like a little place to sit, a juice keg, and a stereo. But you can't actually go to this side. This is just for decoration. All right, y'all. So now we can go across the street. This is where the summer festival lot is. So I really don't even know what this is. I kind of just want to see. I'm assuming maybe some of it takes place inside and then some outside. Maybe, yes, no. There is a food truck. We have a trampoline out here, and then we have this building. So let's open up the building. Oh, y'all, you know what this reminds me of? This lot reminds me of that lot in Riverview. So in that world, the summer festival lot takes place on a world that's kind of like this, where like half of it is inside, half of it is outside. It's kind of giving that vibe in a way. So inside of here, we have a big roller rink object. We have our food concession stands. We also have a little photo booth. There's a snow cone machine, a couple of vending machines. We have picnic tables. There's a grill. There's a juice keg. And then over here, we have a couple of bathrooms. And outside, we have, of course, the trampoline. We have the baton pass game. There's a water sprinkler. We also have a face painting tent, a water slide, and a photo tent. And then if we go upstairs, let's see. Ooh, okay, so there's really like nothing really here, but if you go over this way, there is a room with a bar, a foosball table, and a dartboard. And I guess like over here is like a storage room. There's just a desk and a bookshelf in here. All right, y'all, so we've seen everything on this side of the world. We just got to check out some houses later, but we've seen all of the community lots on this side. So now we're going to go ahead and go over here to this side. I want to start over here on the outskirts though, like by the beach, and then we'll kind of like go inland. So over here we have the old shanty, and then we have the Bluegill Beach. So this is a bar. I guess we'll check this out. Now, if it's right by the water, I already know I'm going to like it because I love like nautical aquatic things. So this is like a little like, oh my gosh, I love this. Wait, it's kind of shaped like a Cape Cod build. Wait a minute. Wait, this is cute. Imagine this world, y'all, in the fall. Oh, it would be so beautiful. I could just tell you this. Oh, okay. Well, let's open up the lot real quick. Let me just calm down. So when you first come inside, though, we have a couple of tables. There's a bar over here. We have a wall speaker. More tables over this way. We also have a couple places to sit in here, too. Outside, we have a couple of umbrella tables. We have a couple of park benches. And then over here on the pier, we have like more places to sit, and then there's also like a telescope over here too. We have an art easel, there's another park bench, and then out here we have a couple of boats that are docked, you know, and then over here on this side is kind of the same. Oh, I didn't even see this, y'all, but there's a snow cone machine out here. But if we go back inside for a second and scroll upstairs, we have a foosball table, there's a stereo, we also have a little sitting area, a couple of arcade games, and then over this way, oh, there's a room. So I'm gonna assume whoever works here or owns it stays upstairs, maybe, or maybe this is just like a place where you can sleep, you know. But we have a room. There's a dartboard, and then we also have a little bathroom upstairs too. This is cute, yo. I'm telling you, I love this lot. Like, oh my gosh, imagine this in fall time. Ugh, that'd be so cool. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and go over here. This is the Blue Gill Beach. Ooh, y'all, this is kind of cool. So you walk down to the beach, but if you look closely, you'll see that we have these little string lights. This is nice. Let's see. So you go all the way down here, and then right here we have a lounge chair. There's a juice keg, and then if you keep going down, it leads you to this little area. So we have a fire pit, there's also a bar, we have a couple of tables, there's a grill, and then we even have a little stereo and a throwing disc. And then right here, I believe these are probably where the bathrooms are. So let's just open it up. Yep, we have our all-in-one bathrooms. Now again, there are no lights on the inside of this, so you may want to put like a light or like a bi-debug light in here, you know, so you can see. But you know, you do have a couple bathrooms. And then if we go down here to the beach, let's see, we have a couple of lounge chairs, we have a lifeguard stand, and then I'm assuming this is like the lifeguard's office or something. Yeah, because there's like a little computer desk in here, you know. And then if we like zoom around for a second, as you can see, we are at the beach. So there's a lot of nice scenery over here. You can always swim if you want to, or do water activities and stuff like that. There's even like a little section here. Oh, this is like for a house. You know what? Y'all know, usually I save the houses for last, but I guess we'll look at this house really quick since it's so close to the beach, you know? So this one kind of looks like a cabin. So we have a really nice living room section. We have a fireplace, bookshelf, stereo, TV. If we go over here for a second, we have a little office workspace with a desk, with a computer desk and bookshelf. There's even like a little activity table over here. If we go over this way, we have a dining room, there's a bar, we have a washer and dryer, bathroom, we have our kitchen area back this way. I love the color of the counters. They're like that dark brown. I love that. And then if we go in the backyard for a second, we have a little like back deck space. So there's a grill, picnic table, lounge chairs, bonfire object. There was even like something over here too that caught my eye earlier. So, oh, it's like a little place where you can sit down with a fire pit. Okay, that's kind of cool. And then if we go upstairs for the house though, you'll see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms. So this one's kind of like a purpley color scheme. It has like a TV and like a little desk. Over here we have a bunk bed. We have a little toy oven. We have a bathroom over here by the hallway. That's actually 2, by the way. So like this one has a shower, this one has a tub. We have a nursery, which I love the color scheme. And then going back this way, we have so this bedroom has an ensuite. So maybe this is like where the parents might sleep, you know, but yeah, they have like a little ensuite bathroom. This house is cute. I like it. I love the color scheme too. Okay, well, let's keep moving on, y'all. So we'll look at some houses later, but let's go ahead and go back this way because we have a couple lots. So if we go back here, we have the High Hill Lake. So this is listed as a fishing spot. So let's see. Down here, we have a fire pit. We have a couple of picnic tables. We have, of course, the fishing area so you can have your Sims come and fish. And it kind of like leads to the waterfall, which is kind of cool. But I believe that's like everything for this little area. There's even like some parking spaces too. All right, so if we go back down for a second, I guess we could check out this little section back this way. So over here we have the Elixirs Are Us. So this is like an elixir store. Ooh, wait, y'all, this is cute though. I like this elixir shop. Oh man, y'all, I cannot wait to play in this world. I'm gonna have so much fun. Okay, so we have like a llama teleporter box, so I'm gonna assume that there's probably another one somewhere in the world, but why don't we just open up the lot for a second? So I guess we can maybe start on this side, I guess. So we have a beekeeping box. Out here in the back, we have a lot of harvestables. All of these are going to be useful for your elixirs and stuff like that. There's even like a little place to sit out here. There's the Weatherstone. We have a little fairy house back this way too. And there's even something over here. I didn't even see this. There's a ladder that goes down below. So like, what's down here? Oh, you have your Vault of Iniquity down here. Okay, there is another llama teleporter over here. So I guess you could travel down here if you want to. I don't know if there's like another one somewhere else in the world, but there is at least two that we've seen, you know? But if we go back upstairs, if we go inside the building now, you'll see that we have a little area over here. I guess it's like a sunroom. You can kind of just come and like chill and hang out. Maybe it's a green room, you know? There's a nectar outside of the lot. If we keep moving on, you'll see that we have a lot of supernatural stuff. So we have the magical mirror. We have the gem cutting machine over this way. We have our register, the little mini train set object. Over this way, we have Bonehilda's coffin. We have the lunar horoscope object as well. We even have our little alchemy station over here. We also have our broom rack over here as well. And I believe that's like everything. I don't know if there's anything above this. No, and I don't think there's anything else down below other than this. So that's pretty much everything for this lot. But y'all, this lot is so cool. Like, I really, really liked it. So we'll keep moving on. Over here, we have our fortune teller's wagon. So this isn't really like a community lot, but I kind of just want to see what it looks like out here. So we have the wagon, and then of course we have some water outside, so you can fish if you would like to. But that's pretty much it for this lot. So I guess we'll go back this way for a second. So we have the Sweetheart Lake. So let's check this out. All right, y'all. So we're down here at the Sweetheart Lake. So I guess we'll look over here first. This is like a little gazebo section. There's even like a little spring ride. We have a horseshoe object as well. But let's check out the gazebo. So let's see. Oh, you can get married here. Oh, okay. So we have like a wedding arch. We have some tables. We have some chairs, some tables. We have a buffet table as well. Oh, okay. I honestly didn't even know there was like a wedding arch there. Okay, well, if we zoom around this way, we have a pretty nice sized fishing spot. So your Sims can fish here, you know. There's a fire pit out here as well. And then if we go over this way, we have a little chess table. We also have this building right here. I'm assuming this is where the bathrooms are. Yeah, so we have like a little bathroom in here. Okay, so we have our bathroom. And I believe that's like everything for this lot. Oh, I didn't even see this. It's like a little mini waterfall. I didn't even see that. But yeah, that's pretty much everything for this lot. I guess we'll go ahead and go over this way. So we have a couple lots. This is the Ponyplex Equestrian Center. We have the Herb Silo, and then we also have the Supernatural Shack. So we'll check out the Equestrian Training Grounds really quick just to see what's out here. All right, y'all, so this is the Equestrian Center. So it looks like we have a parking space right here, and then you just enter this way. So out here we have the little, like, I forgot what these are called, but we have like the little like racing post things. So your horses will race here. Oh, I guess they'll like go between the haystacks. That's kind of cool. And then of course right here we have the little obstacles where they can jump over. And then we have this building right here. I guess it's like a little shelter. So underneath it we have a grill, a table, and then we also have a park bench. And I believe that's like everything for this lot. So if we go right beside it, we have the Herb Silo. This is listed as like a hangout spot. So we have a bonfire, there's a stereo out here, we have a couple parking spaces, there's a juice keg, and then we have like the silo. So let me just like open this up real quick. So inside of the silo, it looks like we just have hay down here. So if we go upstairs, it's another ladder, and it leads you to this little section right here with the bubble blowing machine. And then if you go upstairs again, it just leads you to a room with a telescope, and it's pointed out at the equestrian training ground. And then like right here, we also have this little building. So if we open up this building, let's see. Oh, it's like a house kind of. So we have a bed, a bathroom, we have a kitchen type of area, and we have like a little place to sit. There's a stereo, and then there's a table, and then there's something down below. So if we go all the way down here, oh, maybe they're growing stuff down here, y'all. I mean, you know, it could be like lettuce, you know, or like some herbs, but something's growing down here, y'all. That would make a lot of sense as to why there is a lookout tower. That means they need to look to see who coming up. That's kind of funny. That's hilarious. Well, yeah, there's some things going on here, y'all. There's some things indeed. Indeed. There's even like a toilet outside, a little place to sit. We have juice pong out here too. Ooh, we got a skeleton. Yeah, you know what? I'm a mind my business, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna mind a business that pays me. Okay, well, if we keep going over this way, over here again we have the Supernatural Shack, but we also have a couple houses around it. Listen, y'all, can I just check out one of these houses real quick? I just want to see what they look like. Oh wait, there's a sim that lives here. Ooh, who's this? This is Crazy Doug Higgins. Oh, hold on, let me see if I can get kind of close to him. Y'all, we got Doug Higgins out here. I know Doug probably knows some stuff. I wonder if he knows what's going on down the street. Like, no, I just wonder, Doug, how much do you actually know? Well, let's check out his house for a second. So if we open up his house, you'll see he has a bed. Oh, he has a Murphy bed, actually. So he has a little Murphy bed, he has his table, he has a kitchen back this way, and then he has his little bathroom. And then outside, wait a minute, yo, this house kind of reminds me of that house in Twinbrook, low-key. Like there's a house in Turnbrook that's kind of like this in a way, but out here we have a clothesline, we have our grill, washing machine, and then we have like some stairs to kind of lead downward. But yeah, this kind of reminds me of that house in Twinbrook low key. Now, if we go across the street, who lives here? Okay, I don't think anyone lives at this house, but we have this house across the street. It's like a spooky house. Whoa, kind of spooky. Let's open this one up though. Oh, it's empty. So there are, like I said earlier, there are some empty houses in this world. So this one is like one of the empty ones. Okay. So you can like have a sim move in, you know, and do stuff if you want to. But let's check out the Supernatural Shack. So this, I believe, is listed as a Supernatural hangout. So you should have like some Supernatural sims that show up. So it looks like a barn, but let's just open it up to see. So when you first come in, it's kind of foggy in a way, but when you first come in, we have a pool table, we have a little fairy house, we also have a table here and here. If we keep moving on over this way, we have a place to sit, we have Whack-A-Gnome, we have a self-serving bar, there's a sink back this way, and then if we go over here, we have a fireplace, a place to sit, and we have a couple of bathrooms. There's also a llama teleporter box, so you can teleport here if you want to. Outside of the lot, there is a fishing spot, there's a couple parking spaces, and if we go upstairs, let's see, we have a claw machine, and then we also have a little stereo. We also have an armoire over here, so you can have your sims change and stuff like that. But that's pretty much everything for the entire lot. I love the way this looks. It looks so cool. All right, y'all. Oh wait, there's even like wait, I didn't even see this. This is where the arboretum is. Hold on. So this barn right here is just set dressing, so you can't actually interact with the barn, but we have the arboretum right here, so you can actually go inside. That's kind of cool. I like the rural, like, supernatural aspect. I think that's kind of cool. Okay, well, if we keep moving on, y'all, we've seen all of the community lots over here, so we'll keep moving on over this way. So we've seen these as well, so I guess we'll go over here now. So we have the Littlewood Park. All right, y'all, so we're down here at the Littlewood Park, and this appears to be like a residential park area, so I guess like all the Sims that live here, you know, all the kids and families can come out here. So down here, we have a grill, we have a picnic table, a throwing disc, a telescope. We also have a chess table, so we have some good skill building objects. If we go down this way, we have a sandbox and a spring ride, and I believe that's pretty much it. It's not like a big park. It's just like a little, you know, hangout spot. I do want to check out the houses next, y'all, but we're gonna wait because I really want to see what they look like. Over here, we have the Clearwater Swim Center, and then it's right next door to the Skate-O-Rama. All right, y'all, so we're down here at the swim center, and this reminds me of that lot from Pleasant View, like the pool from Pleasant View. It's kind of giving that vibe in a way, but let's check it out so we can see what's on the inside. So when we first come in, I guess we'll start maybe on this side, because over here we only really have lockers and bathrooms and stuff, and we have showers and stuff like that. There is a vending machine in the hallway, but if we go over this way, we have a dominoes table, there's a foosball table, we also have a photo booth, we have a little coffee bar with some tables and a vending machine. If we go outside for a second, let me bring the walls up so I can see better. But if we go outside for a second, as you can see, there's a lot to do. So we have a nice pool, we have some lounge chairs out here, there's a bar, a snow cone machine, a food concession stand, a juice keg, there's a chess table, there's also a hot tub out here too. I didn't even notice this, but there's like a pool slide. And over here, we have like a little area where you can grill and eat if you want to. So there's like a lot to do, y'all, on this one lot. There's a whole lot to do, which I actually like. I like when there's a lot of things to do on community lots, because like, I guess like every time you go, you can kind of do something different if you want to. Okay, so now let's go ahead and go over here to the Skate-O-Rama, because I really want to see what this is. Wait, y'all, this is cute. I love the roofing. This looks so real. Like, I feel like I could see a place like this in real life. This is nice though. Wait, I like it. I'm telling y'all, Alligator be building, y'all. Okay, wait, let's see. So, let's just go this way. So, when you first come in, we have like a little like food stand, you know, when you first come in. We have a little place to sit here. There's a table. We have some bathrooms over here on this side. If we go over here, we have a really big roller rink. So, you know, I guess that makes sense, the Skate-O-Rama, you know. There's a photo booth. We have some more tables over here as well. There's a vending machine. We have a little mini arcade section. So, we have a claw machine, arcade cabinet, and we also have a foosball object as well. And I believe that might just be everything for the inside. I don't know if there's anything above it. Oh, there actually is. Hold on. There's something above this, y'all. So up here, we have a bar, we have a karaoke machine, and we have a skee ball object and a Whack-A-Gnome object as well. There's even like a little place to sit in the corner. But yeah, I believe that's like everything for here. Okay. And then outside, we have like a little area with some dumpsters. But yeah, I believe that's everything for here. Yo, this lot eats. I love the roofing on it. Like the roofing, I love that so much. Okay, so I guess we'll go back this way for a second. So back here, we have the High Water Art Gallery. Okay, y'all, so we're down here at the art gallery, and this looks so modern and so fancy. I don't even know where to start. I guess we'll just like zoom down and see. So we have a nice fountain over here. We have the little alligator statue over here as well. If we go ahead and go inside, let's see. We have what is this? A relics register. Oh, you can buy like little relics here. There's a computer desk in here as well. Over here we have some tables and there's a vending machine, so I guess you can sit outside if you want to. Back this way looks like we have a like movie theater, I guess, or maybe like this is a room where they show documentaries or something like that. So going over this way we have a bar, we have some tables, there's a couple of bathrooms over here too, and then outside we just have some lounge chairs. And then if we go upstairs, let's see. Whoa, let's bring the walls up for a second. So if we go upstairs, y'all, there's a lot to look at. There's a lot of art on display. So we have like some of these sculptures over here. We have like the trash sculpture this way. We have a fire hydrant. Over this way, we have some of these scrap sculptures, you know. If we go over this way, we have another sculpture. And look at this one, y'all. We have toilets on display. Very classy. I mean, it looks cool, I guess, like with the flowers around it, you know? We have some art over here on these walls. Like, this is really cool. And then we even have like a little chair over here. We have like these hand sculptures. Like, this is nice. I like it. I could definitely see my Sims coming here like on a date or something. I don't really ever have my Sims go to museums or art galleries like that in The Sims, so it'd be kind of cool to have my Sim go there. Let's see, why don't we go ahead and go, I guess, over here next? So we have the Driftwood Beach. Let's check this out. All right, y'all, so we're down here at the Driftwood Beach. It doesn't really appear to be that much stuff outside, so I guess it's more like a chill, laid back kind of small beach vibe. But we do have a building. I'm assuming these are where the bathrooms are going to be. Yeah, we just have our bathrooms in here. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, it doesn't really appear to be much out here, you know, so I guess it's more like a chill, laid back kind of beach vibe. We do have an apple tree and a bell pepper plant, and then we also have watermelon out here, so there is food, but it's not really much out here at the beach, you know? I guess we'll check out this little area over here next. So we have a gym, the Planetary Fitness, then we have the Fillin' Sudsy, which is a laundromat. We have the Eastside Tattoo and Salon, and then we also have the Swamp Shop. So this is like a consignment store. Why don't we just check off the gym and we'll just go down the line, you know? We'll just go down all together. All right, so this is the gym. Let's just go ahead and open it up. Let's see. So over here on this side, we have an L-shaped pool, but we also have some lounge chairs, some tables, a little food concession stand out here, a coffee machine. If we go over this way, we have a hot tub. We also have a little gym section. So we have pull-up bars, a treadmill, there's a TV, and I guess right here is the check-in desk. But we also have like a little kids corner. So like there's toys and stuff they can play with, a bookshelf, beanbag chairs, you know. And then if we go upstairs, let's see. Up here we have bathrooms with showers over here on the left. And then we have some weight machines, some more treadmills, another pull-up bar, some more treadmills, you know. So it's a little workout section here. And then over here, I'm assuming it's supposed to be like a yoga studio. So we have like a stereo, and then we also have like some yoga mats. Now, yoga isn't in The Sims 3, but there is a mod for yoga. So I guess if you want to use the mod, you can use it here, I guess. But that appears to be everything for here. Now, here's my thing. What is this supposed to be? I don't know if it's supposed to be fish here. I feel like I'm probably missing something, but I don't know what it is. But yeah, okay. That's pretty much it, though, for the lot. So we're going to go ahead and go next door. Again, this is the Fillin' Sudsy, so this is a laundromat. And honestly, this lot looks really nice. So if we open it up, let's see. So down below, we have our washers and dryers. We have a little place to sit. We have more washers and dryers back this way. There's a bathroom back here. And then out here in the back, we just have a little dumpster. And there's also like a little parking space here. And then if we go upstairs, there's really nothing. So it's just like a one-story building, you know? And then if we go ahead and go across the street, over here we have the Eastside Tattoo and Salon. So this is like where your stylist Sims are going to work, you know, or I guess you'll come here if you want a makeover or whatever. So if we open it up, let's see, we have a front check-in desk lobby section. So we have a general store register, so I guess you can buy stuff here. You have a couple bathrooms back here. You have your tattoo room, so your Sims can get tattoos in this room. Over here, we have a room with our stylist station, so your Sims can give or get makeovers. And then this is kind of cool. We have a room with another tattoo chair, but for this one, your Sims can give other Sims tattoos. So you have that in here, and then you have like a little place to sit in the corner. And then if we go upstairs, oh, that's it. Okay, so over here we have the swap shop, and this is where the consignment store is. So why don't we open it up? So I guess we'll enter this way. So this is a consignment store, obviously, so there's a lot of different assorted objects in here. We have like dresses and a lot of different assorted objects like gnomes and chainsaws and stuff like that. That's like even like a little area over here with the mirrors so your Sims can like try on clothes, you know? So over here we have our consignment register. There's a nectar rack. There's a little lobby area. We have some bathrooms back here. And then over here we have a relics register. So you have another one in the world. So we have an inventing table. We have like some plants and stuff on display. We have some plant boxes over here as well. And then if we go upstairs again, we have a drafting table. We also have a little bookshelf, and then we have like an office space. So we have a desk and we have a little place to sit by the fireplace, some more bookshelves in here. And there's also like a little upstairs like rooftop area. So there's a picnic table, and then if we go upstairs again, there's really nothing else over here. But if you wanted to, you can always add stuff, you know? But yeah, that's pretty much everything for this lot. And I really like this one, y'all. I love the roofing on it too. It looks so cool. Okay, so I guess we'll go ahead and go back this way. So we have the Arbor Area Public Library, and it's right across the street from the fire department. So let's check out the library first. So this is the Arbor Area Public Library, and this looks nice. It kind of reminds me of like a school in a way. But let's open it up. Let's see. So when you first come in, we have a little check-in desk. We have, ooh, a little kids corner. This is cute. We have bookshelves, toys and stuff like that. A little reading area. This is really nice. And then of course over here we have our bathrooms. You know, it is a library, so we have a lot of bookshelves in here. A little place to sit. We have some little study tables. Oh, this is so cool, y'all. We have a little computer desk in here. Like, oh my gosh, this is nice. It's so cozy. And then if we go upstairs, so over here we have an art easel, chess table, and an empty desk. We also have more bookshelves in here, obviously, and more desk and computer desk in here. A little sitting area this way, a vending machine. And then over here, it looks like a study room or maybe like a lecture hall or something like that. Maybe you can take classes at the library, I guess. But you have like some tables, you have a little podium, a dry erase board, and I guess like the teacher's desk, you know? Oh, there's even like a little coffee machine back here too. But I believe that's like everything for the slide. This one is cute. I like that one, y'all. All right, so now we'll go across the street and we'll check out the fire department. All right, y'all, so we're down here at the fire department. So let's go ahead and open it up. I really want to see the inside of it. So we have our fire truck outside. If we go inside for a second, you see we have a little kitchen area, you know? We have our fridge, coffee machine, island counters, and we have a table. There's even like a little aquarium in here too. So if we go over this way, we have an office space. There's 2 bookshelves in here. We have an inventing table and a gem cutting machine. And I like how this one looks kind of metallic, you know? That's kind of cool. And then of course, if we go over this way, we have our bathrooms and they have showers on the inside of them. So over here, we have a little workout room. So we have 2 treadmills, a weight machine, and a pull-up bar. And I believe that's like everything for down here. Outside, we just have a little picnic table. But if we go ahead and go upstairs, let's see. We have an art easel in the hallway. There's another bathroom over here. You might want to put a light in the bathroom because there is no light in here. Over here, we have the rooms where your firefighters can sleep. So we have 6 beds in all. There's a guitar in one of the bedrooms. And then if we go over this way, we have a little like sitting area, chill spot. So there's a TV, game console, couches, chairs, and then we have like the, oh, even like a little magic 8-ball. And then of course we have a stereo, a desk, and then over here we have a pool table. And that's pretty much it for here, I believe. I think that's like everything. Okay, well, now we'll go ahead and go right behind it, y'all. So over here, I don't know what the name of this lot. I don't know if it has a name. We can check real quick. It is, no, it's just 190 Main Street. But this is like, I guess, the big part where SimFests can take place at. So as you can see, we have our really big stage over here. There's also some tables out here. We have a self-serving bar. We have boxes, so, you know, I guess it's like a work in progress. Maybe they're setting some stuff up. We have a little playground section. And then we have like this building. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Maybe like a rest stop or something? I don't know. Let's see. We have picnic tables. It looks like there's a little mini arcade in here. There's a bar. We have a photo booth. There's even like a fireplace and sitting area. And then we have our bathrooms. It's kind of giving like a rest stop or maybe like a community center kind of space, you know? Maybe they just have like a space for like events and stuff. I'm not really for sure. And then like over here, of course, it's kind of like empty, but there's boxes and stuff. So I'm assuming this is like a work in progress. They're just adding more onto it, you know? And then like over here, I guess this is like a ticket booth. We have like a chair in here with some counters. I guess it's like a little ticket booth, I guess. All right, y'all. So we only really have a couple more community lots to check out. I think there's only like 2 more actually, and they're all the way over here. So we have the S84 Motel, and then over here we have the Simhinge Park. So I guess we'll just check out Simhinge really quick. So there's just some stones in a little circular formation, you know, not much else out here. There's a flower, but there's not much else out here, you know. But if we go across the street, Again, we have the S84 motel. So this is a motel that your Sims can stay at. Now it's listed as a resort, so it'll function like a resort, but it's like a motel, which I think is so cool. So let's see, before we even open it up, let's look out here. So we have a pool, a hot tub, a pool slide, we have lounge chairs out here, tables, diving boards as well. There's even like a little pool floaty. If we open up the lot, let's see, I guess we'll start over here. So maybe let's start here first. So we have like the lobby check-in desk area. We have a little cafeteria section, so we have buffet tables, a bar, some tables in here. There is something down below. I want to go down here before we move on. Oh, we just have a rabbit hole rooms down here, so your Sims can like go in here and freshen up or tune in for tonight. Okay, I was wondering what was down here. But if we keep moving on though, over here we have our rooms. So we have a bed, bathroom, and like a little kitchen-y type of area with a mini fridge and dresser and stuff. It's kind of like the same over here, just a different layout. Kitchen, bed, dresser, bathroom, kind of the same thing over here as well. And we have a couple of vending machines outside, and that's pretty much it for the lot, because if we scroll up, there's really nothing above it. And then of course, like over here we have a couple of dumpsters, and that's pretty much it, y'all, for the entire lot, which I really like the way that one looks. But that was the last community lot in the world, so now we'll move on to some of the residentials. There's no way I can look at all of them, y'all, because there's just so many houses, but I want to kind of skip around a little bit just to get a general idea of what they look like and stuff. So usually I start where I placed Elliot down at, and he lives over here in this little starter home, so we'll start here and we'll kind of just like skip around. Elliot lives over here, y'all, at this little house. It has a siding on it and the stone, a little chimney in front, and homeboy is out here painting. You know what, Elliot? I'm not even gonna stop you. You can continue. But he lives in this little starter home. So if we open it up, you'll see that we have our bedroom. We also have a little living room section. There's a TV, a desk. We have our table, and then we also have a little kitchen area back this way. There is a bathroom over here too. And then if we go in the backyard, you'll see that we have some harvestables. So we have some tomato and watermelon and apple and grapes and lettuce. So there's a lot of harvestables out here. And that's pretty much it for his house. So if we just kind of like zoom around a little bit, we can check out the house that's right beside his. This one is probably also a starter home, maybe, yes, no. It looks like it could be one, but I'm not for sure. But inside of here, we have a nice kitchen spot with a dining table. We have a living room area over here. We have a little workspace with a desk and a sketch pad. There's a bathroom, and then we also have our bedroom. And then out in the back, we just have a little lounge space, and there are some harvestables. So we have potato, grapes, lettuce, and bell pepper growing out here. And there's even like a little carport section. And then if we just kind of circle around to this house, I believe maybe this one is also a starter home. Oh, I really like the color scheme on this one. It's kind of like a peachy kind of color. It's not quite peach, but it's kind of giving like a little peachy vibe in a way. So when you come inside over here, we have a little kitchen area. We have our table, a living room, and we have like a little workspace. Going over this way, we have two bedrooms actually. So this one is like a kid's bedroom, I guess, or like a teen's bedroom. And then this one is like the primary bedroom. And then there's a bathroom right here. And then if we go in the backyard, there's really nothing back out here really. But that's pretty much it for this house. I like the way this one looks. All of these little starter houses are kind of cute. If we go right here, this one is a little bit bigger, so I doubt this is a starter home. But we have this bigger house. Ooh, wait, this one is cute though. I like the little detailing on it with the stone, the siding. This one is cute, y'all. Let's open it up though. So let's see. We have a garage space over here, but there's really nothing in the garage. But if we go over this way, let's see. We have a stereo. We have our living room area over here. We have our kitchen area, which I love the color scheme, especially of those curtains. If we go over this way, we have a dining area. Back here, we have I guess like a little office space, We have a computer desk, chair, and a bookshelf. Back this way, we have a bathroom. And then out on the back deck, we just have a picnic table, grill, and chess table. And then if we go upstairs, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms. We have 2 bathrooms, so this is like a smaller bathroom. This one's a little bit bigger. There's a bookshelf in the hallway. There's a bird cage as well, a bookshelf. We have, of course, the bedrooms. This one has like a lofted bunk bed. This one has a double bed. These 2 have single beds, and then this bedroom has an ensuite. And then it also has like a little computer desk inside of it. But I like these rooms. Oh, this one has a TV and game console. I'm telling y'all, these houses eat. Y'all, these houses eat. But that's pretty much it. Oh, I didn't even see this either. This bedroom has like a walk-in closet. That's kind of cool. See, I'm glad I looked at it again because I would have missed that. Okay, what if we check out this red house right here? Ooh, y'all, this house is nice. And there's a couple Sims that live here. We have Lindsay Mallard, and then we have Mary Ann Mallard. So this is like the Mallard household, I guess. But this house is nice, dude. Like, can we just zoom down? I kind of want to see what the Sims look like a little bit. So this is Lindsay. Hey, Lindsay. And I guess we have Mary Ann over here. Hey, Mary Ann. But they live in this, but y'all, they live in this big, nice house. So let's see. When you first come in, we have like a foyer. So it's just like a little, we have a lounge chair, a chair over here. We have our nice kitchen area. We have a laundry room attached to it. And then if we go over this way, we have a dining room. We have a home gym area right here. And then we also have a bar in the hallway. And then going over this way, we have a living room. There's a fireplace in here. Oh, I guess like it's like a little art section or like a little like home office kind of section, you know? There's a fireplace, art easel, and there's a computer desk. And then if we go over this way, there's a bathroom. In the backyard, we have a back deck space with a grill, picnic table, like a little place to sit. There's a chess table, and then we also have like a playground playhouse object right here. So if we go upstairs, we just have 3 bedrooms. There's one here and then 2 over this way. There's a bathroom in the middle. I guess this is like the primary bedroom. There is like an ensuite bathroom attached to it. And then over here on this side, this one has a computer desk in it. And this one has a, oh, this one has an ensuite too. Okay, never mind. There's an ensuite bathroom over here on this side. So there's like 3 bathrooms upstairs, basically. Okay, well, that's pretty much everything for this house. And honestly, y'all, I really want to see what this blue one looks like across the street. This one kind of caught my eye earlier, and I really want to see what this one looks like. Ooh, I really like this one. This one is cute. I love the color scheme. Ooh, okay, let's open up, y'all. I want to see. Let's see. So when you first come in, we have a little foyer. We have a bedroom here with an ensuite attached to it. Going over this way, we have our living room. Ooh, I like the fireplace. We also have like a half bathroom with a washing machine on the inside of it right here. And then we also have a little computer desk over this way. If we go over here, we have our kitchen space. There's a dining area right here beside it. And then there's also like an outdoor like deck space. Out here we have a little place to sit. There's an activity table. We have a table, a grill, and then there's even like a hot tub out here too. I didn't even see this, y'all. There's a hot tub, a water slide. We have like some playground equipment. There's a lot out here. And then if we go upstairs, let's see. So we have 3 bedrooms upstairs. These all appear to be like for kids or like teenagers, I guess, you know? We have a toy box and a rocking horse in this one. This one has a bunk bed. Oh, this is like a Jack and Jill because they both share a bathroom. That's interesting. We have a bathroom in the middle. And then if we go over here, we have like a more general bathroom. And there's even like a snake terrarium in the hallway. Okay. Well, I think that's like everything for the inside of here. There is a garage attached to it, but there's really nothing in the garage. There is a hopscotch object out here in the driveway. And we also have a clothesline in the backyard. But I believe that's like everything for this house. Okay, y'all. So I want to kind of skip around a little bit. I want to check out at least 2 houses over here in this little rural area if we can. Maybe I could start off by looking at this really big farmhouse because I really want to see what this one looks like. Ooh, y'all, this house is nice. It's like a little farmhouse. Who does somebody live here? Oh, the Hopkins family. Oh, yeah, I can see them now. They live down here. Oh, and they have horses too? Like, hold on, who are the horses? We have Poughkeepsie, and then we also have Pepper. And now, who are these Sims though? Let's see, we have Mitch, and then we have Joyce, we have Misty, we have Lily Ann, and then over here we have Gunner. Oh, there we go, we got Gunner. Okay, well, let's check out their house then. So when you first come in, you have like a little hallway. It leads over here to a living room with a fireplace. If we go over this way, we have a home office space with the art easel. We have a nice kitchen area. Over here, we have a bathroom slash laundry room. Over here, we have a really nice dining room. And then upstairs, let's see, we have a bedroom here. We have a little sitting area in the hallway. We have another bedroom with an ensuite. We have 2 more bedrooms this way, and they both share a bathroom. And I think that's like everything for the inside. So if we go outside for a second, we have some of these horse objects that they can jump over. There's a horse ball, and then we have a barn right here. Let's open up the barn real quick. Let's see. So on the inside of the barn, we have 2 stables. We have some horse, you know, saddles over here. If you go above it, it's like a little hay loft, so there's a lot of hay. And then if we go over here, there's a lot of harvestables. We have apples and tomato and grapes and onion and potatoes and watermelon. There's a lot of stuff down here. And then we even have a little garage right here. There's nothing on the inside of it though, but there is a little garage. Okay. Well, I think that we've seen the other house that was here. So we've seen this one and this one earlier, but I don't think we've seen this one. So let's just see what this one looks like real quick. This one looks like a little trailer. And then also too, y'all, I believe this house is most likely a starter home. It's 14,000, so I think it's a starter home also. So why don't we just check it out real quick. So inside of here we have a living room, a kitchen area, we have a bathroom, and then we also have our bedroom over here, and we even have like a little lounge chair in the corner. But yeah, I believe that's like everything for this house. It has a car, but that's pretty much everything for this house. Ooh, y'all look at this big house over here. I want to see what this one looks like. Hold on. I was going to say we can maybe check out like 2 more houses. I want to see one of the apartments and then maybe like one of those townhouses, but this one kind of caught my eye. So we'll look at this one real quick. Now, this one is a preoccupied home. This is the Bergman household. So we have a couple Sims out here. Who's this? We have Anastasia, we have Gustav, Tangerine, Yellow, Vanessa, and we have Paraguay. So we have a couple Sims out here. Let's just see what the inside looks like, because I really want to see. This house looks nice. It's like really nice and modern. Let's open it up to see. Okay, so inside of here, we have a little foyer. We have a, I guess like a study, or maybe like a little like chill spot, you know? We have a home office space back this way. Going over here, we have a bathroom and a kitchen. And then if we go over here, we have a little dining area. And then back here, we have like a home gym. So we have a weight machine, pull-up bar, and treadmill. There's a bathroom. And we have a living room section right here. Ooh, look at that nice TV. If we go down here for a second, we have a little dining space with a buffet table. We also have a big garage with a washer and dryer. Out here, we have a pool area. We have a hot tub, TV section, fire pit, lounge space, grill, table. There's a lot of stuff out here, y'all. And then if we go upstairs, let's see. Ooh, we have a lot of bedrooms, actually. So we have this one over here with the fireplace on the inside of it. And it has an ensuite bathroom and a walk-in closet. We also have this one back here. I guess... Oh, so you walk in and there's like the beds over here on the platform. That's kind of cool. I like that. And then going over this way, we have another bedroom. It has access to this little balcony right here. Over here is another bedroom. We have another one over this way. Ooh, we have like an upstairs like bar section. That's kind of cool. There's a bar. We have a sink. We have a pool table. There is a bookshelf and fireplace. This is nice. We even have like a little chess table right here in the hallway. This is cool. I like it up here. This house is nice, yo. I like this one. Okay, y'all, we'll check out 2 more houses. I really want to see one of these like apartment style houses, and I really want to see one of these townhouses right here. So I guess maybe we'll like just check here just to see what this apartment looks like. So down below, we just kind of have our lobby space. We have a little check-in desk, chair, and we have our elevator. We also have our mailboxes back this way. But if we go upstairs though, ooh, let's see. So when you first come in, we have a living room area. There's a pet bed. We have our table. We also have a little kitchen area here. We have a little bathroom right here as well. And then if we go upstairs, I guess it's like lofted. So if we go upstairs, we have, well, these don't have beds, but I guess you can like move in and, you know, put your own beds down. But we have 2 bedrooms right here. And then we also have a little like officey space right here. There's a guitar. And then there's even like an ensuite that kind of wraps around. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, hopefully I'm not missing the bed or something. I don't know. Maybe it got deleted or something. Or maybe it's just you're supposed to put your own bed down here maybe. And then there's also like a little balcony section. There's a bar, grill, hot tub, and lounge space right here with a little stereo as well. But that's pretty much everything for that apartment. And last but not least, y'all, I really want to see what one of these little townhouses looks like. So we're gonna just maybe look at the one in the middle. Oh, y'all, these are so cute. I love it. It's so cute. Can we open this up real quick? I want to see the inside. So I guess we'll go all the way down at the bottom. So all the way down here looks like, I don't know what, maybe this is supposed to be like a bedroom or something. We have these 2 little tables. Maybe there's supposed to be a bed here or something. I wonder if my bed got deleted or something. I'm not for sure. This looks like a bedroom. We have a laundry room, a bathroom. We have a little like hangout spot with a TV. There's a chemistry table. Over here looks like a little like workshop, I guess. We have the sculpture station. We also have an ensuite bathroom. When we go upstairs though, you enter in on the 2nd story, by the way. So you have your kitchen, your dining spot. You have a living room with a stereo, and then you also have a little art easel and a little computer desk. And then if you go upstairs again, we have 2 bedrooms. So this is like the primary bedroom. This one looks like one for kids. There's 2 beds in here. There's also a computer desk as well. And then we have 2 bathrooms. Well, I guess like this bedroom has an ensuite bathroom. And then this one right here is like the general bathroom, you know? And then in the backyard is just a little slide. But on that note, that's pretty much everything for the house, and that's the whole entire video. All right, y'all. Again, this world is called West Arbor. I had a lot of fun looking at this world. I definitely cannot wait to play here because, like, I'm going to have a lot of fun. I could just tell it. There's so many more houses that I did not get a chance to see, so if you want to get a close look at anything, I am going to leave this world linked down below. Alligator did an amazing job. Like I said, y'all, I had a lot of fun looking at this world, so yeah. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below. Follow me over on Twitch where I stream a lot more of The Sims, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Thanks for watching!